Hello and welcome, world of the interwebs. I'm the one, the only, Millitello. I'm joined almost as always by good old Doofin of the Schmertzes and Paige of the Utonians. How you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Oh, not so bad. I'm not so bad.
All right, sounds good. Everybody, we got our first real special guest today. We got the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend from the SoCal. Joining us though from the good old area of Tijuana. We got Carlos Rendon. How you doing today, man?
Yeah, right here, man. We're doing good. Just waiting for the next donkey show, next zebra show. I was telling my friends right
here. So we were bullshitting a little bit while we were trying to get all of our stuff set up because, it's professionally amateur. And it's a shit show. And so, Paige, why don't you tell everybody exactly what you said? First off, never said anything to him before, and this is what you say about Tijuana.
Oh, I said, fun fact, Tijuana's home of the world's greatest street taco.
And?
The birthplace of the donkey show.
But we have been informed they have zebras. What was that?
I said, which has now become the zebra show, apparently.
You got to diversify, man. You got to get it out there, Times are changing.
Yeah, donkeys are getting old. That's old news. Nobody wants to see some battered up old hag, They want to see something young, strong, and the size of a horse.
No, dude, I like the old hags, dude. Like, we got this place where I used to deliver pizzas at. There was like this rich area, and I'd pray to God like there'd be some crusty old lady who was just ready to kick the bucket, had just a shitload of money. I was hoping. I'm fine with an old lady.
Mama?
A sugar mama, yeah!
More like a sugar granny.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Hey, dude, sometimes you gotta make sacrifices to get what you want.
Mike,
I was
gonna say that sounds like a real high risk, high reward kind of scenario. Because if you
I'm not gonna burn her.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, if you get in at the right time, yeah, she kills over like 6 months down the line, and the will's been changed, so you get all that. But maybe she's one of those old baddie women that fucking hate life and age like a fine wine, so they just are bitter and don't die and live forever. And then next thing you know, you're 65 and she's like 130, still angry and more bitter because she married you.
I'm just saying, it worked for Anna Nicole Smith.
True.
You just described Los Angeles.
What was that?
I said you just described Los Angeles. I mean,
I need to move to Los Angeles.
No, I don't think you get logged down there.
No, I don't do well around people. I don't have good, what they call people skills. That's why I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere here in Michigan.
Yeah, and that's because he's got so many restraining orders. They just found a farm, and they're like, look, dude, don't leave this property line. And he said, okay. And then immediately decided to leave that property line. And now we don't know where he is. It's a mystery, honestly.
Yep, I have no internet. I'm using cell service. I have 2 bars. I'm in the one spot that gets the 2 bars. I'm behind my drum set next to the window in the basement.
This man rolled his head. Oh,
what'd you say, Carlos?
I said I definitely came on the road podcast just to put this down.
Oh, your audio's cutting out again, man. Oh,
can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I'm saying I came to the right shop to it's in the middle of Michigan, in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, did you guys get that? You're cutting out again, man.
Yeah, a little bit. I heard Michigan. I don't know if you got a case on your phone, man, but if you have a case, that might be messing with the, not the speaker. What's the word I'm looking for, dude? Microphone. That's the one. That's the only thing I can think of.
The microphone seems to be the issue, but
it's like your phone's not picking it up, I guess, is a good way of putting it. Like, we can hear you pretty clear, like, when it does, but, like, every once in a while. So I don't know if, like, maybe you have to, like, tilt your phone or something. Or just Leave it closer to your mouth so that way you can stare into your beautiful brown eyes.
Did,
Put it closer to my mouth, but thank you.
There we go. I heard that.
What, closer to my mouth? Of course you did.
Wait,
you're a fucking
do they have
animal.
cell towers in Tijuana?
What was that?
Do they have cell phone towers in Tijuana?
Yeah, they just put electricity here in my neighborhood, so.
And you guys are bitching about me just getting internet.
Mike, not too long ago, you told us that you had to build a special shed for a generator because sometimes it warms up in Michigan, and you need the freezer to work.
That was the last place. Yeah, that was the last place. That's because we got hit by a fucking tornado, you asshole.
Oh my god. You're not even in like the tornado alley of America. Like you're just up there being a whole different thing. Just a whole different animal, and like a tornado shows up. I don't know. Michigan, get your shit together. Get real weather.
We got blizzards.
We've got blizzards.
Blizzards, tornadoes, man, we got everything. The only thing we have out here is I think is earthquakes. That's about it.
And heat stroke.
That's not weather. That's just something that happens when you get hot.
I don't do well in the heat. I'm a big boy. I'm hairy, and
you're very well insulated.
I am. I'm built for the cold weather. I hate it, but I'm built for it.
Yeah, you're built perfect for the cold weather.
You know what? I was thinking we should do a segment where we try to get Paige like a special lady through the internet.
Like you're just gonna swipe on Tinder or sign me up for J-Date or
no? Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, and then we'll get ladies to call in during the podcast here, and then we'll do like a blind date thing for you.
Okay, and then like I just don't get to see them. I just have to hear them and ask questions.
Yeah.
And see what happens. Okay.
Yeah, it could be fun.
It could be. It could be.
I'm going to enjoy it.
I know you will. I feel like I'm going to get harassed by women that I don't want.
I feel like you're going to get sexually assaulted.
Over the internet.
Yeah, until they meet you. I still have your address, so.
Oh my god. I'm going to see a billboard like, you want a good time, show up at this place. It'll be a bunch of dirty truckers. Like, this place where we get the hand jobs and rims. They're like, fucking, what's happening? They're like, the billboard off 21st and 73rd. They're like, no, this is not that place. Please do not come here again. They're like, I'm right here, it's happening. They're like, fuck.
Tijuana, you'll find all of that, man. I got you guys covered.
Oh, shit. Road trip!
I don't want to go to a place where I can give hand jobs and rimmy to a dirty trucker. I want to go to a place where I can watch someone get plowed through by a donkey and or tell me that I'm a handsome man and definitely as tall as any other man.
It sounds like you can do both there.
Sounds like you want combo number 2.
Ooh, fuck, I got a combo number for it? All right. Let's get in the wagon, boys.
I'd like a large-size zebra with that order, please.
All right, yeah. We'll bring in Estevez. Like, you named it? Like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
People.
You know, every time I hear the term donkey show, I think about the movie. I think it was Clerks 2, where like they set him up for a birthday. Yeah. Just a random ass donkey show.
No, dude, I like that one. What I think it's the first Clerks when that guy's talking to his girlfriend. The one dude comes in and he's like real weird, then leaves. And she's like, "That guy's real weird. He loves snowballing." And he's like, "What the fuck is that?" And she's like, "Oh, it's where you like he comes in your mouth and you spit it into his." And he's like, "Why the fuck do you know that?" And she's like, "Well, because I gave him a blowy once." And he's like, "What?" He's like, "How many dudes have you blown?" And she's like, "I don't know, like 26." He's like 26? How many? She's like, "No, 27." And he's like, 27? And then he's talking to his friend. He's like, "Dude, my girl's suck 27 dudes' dicks." And the guy's like, "Really?" Like, oh.
No, he's like in a row.
Oh, yeah, that's right. In a row. No, not in a fucking row. Oh my god. Ugh.
Dude, Kevin Smith movies, like, for the most part, like the dialogue in them, like they're fucking him and Tarantino do the greatest fucking scripts for lines where it's like an actual natural conversation. I think,
yeah.
I think Kevin Smith does it a lot better because his aren't so fucking balls to the wall.
Yeah.
But, like just a guy and a girl arguing about 27 dicks, and I can tell you right now, especially in Jersey, there's gonna be somebody be like, in a row.
Oh yeah, for sure. Nobody there's got a whole lot going on, unless they're in like Hoboken or name another place like that. I don't think there is one.
No, I mean, I don't know if it's just stereotypes that they put in movies because it's like Emily and I watched Just Friends. I want to say like 2 weeks ago, which is that one with Ryan Reynolds and the other people.
He's really the only one that matters.
No, it's got that one girl in there that was married to Chris. Anna Faris, that's her name.
No idea.
You can't even name.
She's in Scary Movie 3.
No idea.
Anyways, but well, fuck me then. But and then like all the stereotypes that they have, it like even popped up in like that movie there. I was thinking, oh, okay, we know Ryan Reynolds will be a little different, but apparently that's how people are. So it must be a Jersey thing.
I think it's just because that's what we think everyone in Jersey's like.
I don't know. Let's go to Jersey. Let's take the podcast on the road.
Okay, but if we're going to Jersey, we're doing the whole Northeast. I don't know what you call it, New England area, because they got history and ghosts and witches.
I'm scared of Boston.
It's not that bad. You just gotta get a little bit hammered when you go anywhere. People are like, yeah, he's one of us. Like, he can't walk straight. He's probably hammered all the time.
All right, then we get to go down the Sunset Strip then.
Okay, what's that?
That's where Motley Crue hung out and did heroin and shit back in the day.
Okay.
I don't know. Carlos can probably tell us more about Sunset Strip since he's from Cali.
Wait, I gotta go to California? I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
Yeah, I'm almost pretty much gone. And then, when you said if I'm a blend in this skin tone, if I'll blend in New Hampshire or East Coast, what you said.
we just won't leave the cities and you'll be fine. Like once you start seeing like fences to houses or like no buildings, then we got a problem. But as long as we stay in the metropolitan area, then he probably belongs here. I mean, not legally, but he probably belongs here. Like this is where he's staying right now.
If you did come visit up here where Doof and I, especially up where Doof's at, you're gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Let's just say it's Muy Blanco.
Muy Blanco.
Oh no. I actually have a story about my brother. He used to live in Wisconsin for maybe about a year.
Holy cheese!
Yeah. Met some fine bitch at a bar, and she just takes him on a ride, and they end up going like maybe an hour in the middle of nowhere. Stop at another bar. And apparently, my brother, like a dumbass, he goes with her inside, and there was a bunch of KKK members in there, and I was like, my brother.
Oh my god! I didn't think Wisconsin had enough mean people to be in the KKK.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it might be because we're from Michigan and they're a rival, but.
But yeah, I mean, that was a trip when he told me that. I was like, well, I mean, first of all, why the fuck are you going in the middle of a fucking forest or whatever?
Wait, he went out there in the woods?
Yeah, he went out in the woods. He didn't stay in the city.
What the fuck? You don't do that. That's like rule number one.
I guess when it's some fine ass bitch, you go wherever it goes.
I don't know, man. Like, sorry, that's the COVID there.
Oh my god.
COVID. Oh my god. No, we watched another movie the other night. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's got Klan members in it.
Yeah, that is accurate.
It's fun. The only way that a movie can get away with portraying like a Klan the Klan in a movie is they have to be like comedic about it.
Yeah.
Whereas, what's that? Django Unchained.
Yeah.
The one guy, like, they can't get the eye holes right for the alignment. Some guy's wife just cut the holes in him.
Oh,
With
We
Clayton
lost
Bigsby.
audio.
what were you saying?
One more time?
I was saying Dave Chappelle with Clayton Bigsby.
Oh,
Remember that?
the black racist, the black KK member.
Where he's blind and doesn't know that he's black.
Yeah. So, when I first got to Cooney, Hardy kept calling me Clayton Bigsby, like as a joke, or like making references to it. And he'd sit there and laugh and be like, dude, I don't get why that's so funny. And he's like, oh, and so finally he went to show me and he's like looking it up to show me. I was like, dude, I know who Clayton Bigsby is. He's like, what? I was like, I know what the Chappelle Show is. And Hardy's like, no, you don't. What's going to happen? I was like, it's the black KKK member. And Hardy's like, how the fuck do you know what that is? And I was like, that's why I kept saying I didn't get why it was funny, because I'm already white. Like, you could have just been like, you're more racist than Clayton's Bigsby. And I'm like, oh, that makes more sense. But yeah, Hardy's our black friend from Japan. But yeah, he's getting after me. And then he told, who is it? O? He told O about it. And O was laughing. He's like, no, he doesn't. And he's like, you showed it to him, huh? And I was like, no, he didn't. Like, we didn't even start it. He's like, name one line that man says. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Why am I getting tested right now?
Dude, Dave Chappelle, he had that black comedy there, but he got it to where it appealed to like everybody though. And that's a reason why I think he hit so fucking big and why he's still deemed one of the biggest, stand-up comedians of all time.
Well, I think part of it is like the style is black comedy, but it's not so niche to like the black community itself specifically, and like even then it's not even so specific to like the townships and areas that a lot of comedy can be. But it was like the whole kind of like black comedy style of comedy, obviously, but it was very like open and like in touch with the cultural zeitgeist, if you will. You know what I mean? Like his
even like
oh, go ahead.
It's like Bill Burr said, like when he was trying to do comedy there, he tried branching out to clubs where he knew there was different groups of people there, so that he had material that could hit on everybody, which is another reason why I think he's another comedian that's, I mean, he's not huge, but he's still like in that intermediate scene of comedians there. He's big in that group. I mean, hell, the guy was just on SNL like a month ago.
Yeah. I guess a lot of people got real upset with his SNL introduction because he was making fun of everyone, as he does. And people like, he was talking about women's rights, and he's a man, and he was talking about Black Lives Matter, and he's a white guy. I don't know. Every time someone opens their mouth, someone's got a fucking problem.
I'm just saying, have people been shunned truly as much as the Gingers?
I didn't even get to finish my point. Everyone's got a problem with somebody speaking.
What, me? You can talk. I don't care. I'll sit here and be quiet.
No, I was making a joke that I said whenever anyone speaks, someone gets upset, and then you start talking, I was hollering at you.
Oh, yeah. Well, Paige, you're not very good with the censor button. The nice part is all these are pre-recorded, and if shit truly does hit the fan, then we can edit it. We haven't had to yet, but that's where it got scary with the live streams. Like, every stream, I was like, okay, Doof's going to be fine. But then Paige got not triggered, but he was aware. It was the end of a 24-hour stream, and I'm saying this because it's the streamer's name. It's his Twitch name on there, and it's Jolly Polak, and we, like I said, we did a 24-hour stream, so I'm pretty fucking tired as it is already. And Paige is messaging me on Facebook like, dude, you can't fucking say that.
No, I just messaged her. Well, like, you're like, oh, let's look at this guy, Jolly Polak. And I was like, hey, Mike, you probably shouldn't say that if you're so worried about the censorship thing. And he's like, what is his name? And I was like, Polak? His name is Polak? And he's like, no, his name is Jolly Polak. And so I had to pull the stream up, and I was like, oh, never mind then. My bad. Because I thought I saw I didn't look at the name. I just saw like the picture of the guy, like a little like thumbnail window thing for him, and he's pretty white, obviously. But he said that, and I was like, dude, that's worse than calling someone a stupid ski. I was like, you can't do that. Like, we're roughing people up.
No, well, Twitch was the one place we never got censored for. YouTube's kicking our fucking ass.
Are we getting censored a whole lot on YouTube?
Well, we got censored once for a song because the fucking Vin Diesel, go fuck yourself. We got censored for the Vin Diesel song that we played on YouTube. So we got a copyright strike for that, and then we got one for a whole video, and there was nothing in there. Dude, is there any update on that?
Disputed it. There's literally no music playing during that section at all. Like I listened to the song that they thought it was, and it's not even close.
But we fought it though, right?
Yeah, I'm still waiting to hear back.
What song did they say it was that we copyrighted?
Some fucking emo punk 2000s shit.
And it's probably me screaming then. It's probably some sort of scream out, and it's not actually singing. It's just me. God fucking damn it, son of a bitch, you cocksucking apricot of a human being.
I love that song.
It's the best, honestly.
What do you call it? Have you had any problems with YouTube copyrights or anything?
No, I was about to say that. I was like, if anything, I just copied a whole Disney video for like maybe 50 seconds.
All right, so hear me out. Since we're talking about it, Carlos, I want to get into the nitty gritty. Elsa fart song. So the hard questions coming at you fast. Why weren't the farts wetter?
Hey man, that video, I was completely drunk, and like, fuck. I woke up the next morning. I was like, man, I can't believe I made this stupid shit. Like,
did you already upload it that by then, or did you just make the video?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had. I mean, I don't know if you guys gone through any of the other videos, but it's like kind of about building wealth, things along that nature, So
yeah,
kind of take it serious. Yeah, I got a couple of beers in me, and
then all of a sudden,
yeah, because I watched a couple other ones. I'm seeing you interview people, and the one I just watched because I'm like hopping around. You were interviewing somebody about the big earthquake there. I think it was like from 2 months ago.
Oh right, yeah.
And then all of a sudden I see this Let It Go fart version. I'm like, this guy is all over the place.
This man has no boundaries.
He's making it himself.
Well, no. So, like, when Mike told us that you were coming on last week, he's like, "Yeah, this guy, he's got some pretty thick skin, so don't worry about anything." And then he's like, "But like, here's his channel, so you guys can go like check it out and see what's going on." And I was like, "Okay." So I went in there, and like, I just like looking at there's like 7 or 8 videos. I can't remember how many, or maybe it was like 10. But like the first one that popped up was Elsa, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll watch that." And like I looked at it and it said "Let It Go" fart parody, and I was like, "All right, let's see if this lines up." And it was literally just like the song "Let It Go," and then at the end of like every like "Let It Go" or something, it was just a fart. And I was like, "What is happening right now?" And I was like, "All right, I'll kind of back off from it." Then I started like looking at some other stuff, and I was like, "What? Like did?" I was because I was trying to figure because like there was like all this other. There was like the fart parody, and then there was another like long form like interview kind of thing, and I was like, "Is this?" Like I was sitting there, I was like, "Is he like branching out into comedy, or what's happening?" And I was like, "I guess I'll come back and see what else."
When you go to your channel, that's the #1 thing that pops up there on your channel.
Yeah. But I'm just like, what? Like, I wasn't sure what it was, and like, I was maybe it's like to grab people's attention, or like someone made it for. I wasn't sure, but yeah, I was laughing pretty hard. Like after I was going through everything else, but yeah,
I'm gonna stick out the most, huh? Damn.
It looks like you got to make parody videos from now on, man. We've pigeonholed you. That's your thing. Stop everything else.
There you go, man. No lie. I mean, that might be it. Just keep like do one a month or something. Just get shit faced and make another one, and then that'll be a viral one, man. That just brings everybody in. Like, oh,
exactly.
I'm gonna be taking shrooms in like 2 weeks, so we'll see how that goes.
Wait, what was that?
He's gonna be taking shrooms in like 2 weeks.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I can't do that, dude. I won't be able to make it up the fucking stairs.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to get real physical with psychedelics, Mike. I think you're supposed to just mellow.
Dude, I can't do any drugs. Like last time I smoked weed, I got stuck on the top floor because I knew I couldn't make it up the stairs. I couldn't stand up. And then once I finally did make it, stumbling down the stairs, I went out to the porch swing which is right on the main road in this at my buddy's house there in his town there. And I literally waved for an hour and a half at every fucking car that went by. And as soon as the car was out of sight, my sitting setup would reset, and then we'd do a wave at the next one there for an hour and a half, and then I puked on myself, and then kept doing it with puke all over my shirt.
That sounds about right. That's accurate.
I don't know if I'm allergic to weed or what.
I don't know. Well, like, so Hayden, he and all his friends are real big into it. Like, you gotta smoke pot. I fucking hate it. But like every time I do, I get like I've never had motion sickness, but the moment I smoke pot, I get like real bad motion sickness. I don't know what it is. Like I'm just not gonna do this anymore because I just get like really seasick. Like I just feel like I'm on a boat the whole time.
Actually, I've never even smoked weed in my life. I'm just fucking going straight forward. I'm like, you know what?
You just jump straight to cocaine.
Go straight to shit. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, if he's visiting Tijuana all the time, I don't think pot's the cheapest thing. I mean, they get cocaine, grams for $10 or whatever it is down there.
Carlos here in Tijuana chasing the white pony and whatnot.
Just getting all that booger sugar lit right up. Like, yeah, I take 2 nostrils full and then I smoke a little bit out of a light bulb. Classy man.
He's not on it now because he just got electricity there. So he's waiting for, well, he's already got the internet, but he had to get on the Craigslist there to find it.
Exactly. They've got a real marketplace down there for it. Before, you had to do all these backdoor deals, bribe the cops and whatnot. It was like an annual subscription, basically. But now they got a delivery service.
Fucking, my friends, they came down here a couple of weeks ago, but they're fucking idiots. They were bringing coke from the U.S. and they got stopped by the cops. There's maybe like 7 of them, and they had a couple of 8 balls, and they each got, I think, $200 taken away from them. $200 plus all their fucking coke. And I was like, you fucking idiots! You could have just your fucking coke over here, man.
For that $200,
did they
you would have
get in
gotten
any
like
trouble?
No. I mean, the cops kept all the fucking money and the drugs.
They were bribed. They bribed the cops to not arrest them. That's what he's saying, Mike. That's why he said they took their money, not that they got fined. The cops said, pay us $200 and give us your cocaine, and we won't say anything. That's why they took $200. They didn't say, we're writing you a ticket for cocaine possession. Oh, my God. Mike's over here like...
They're going to take the money and they have the coke on me, and it's like, you know what, I'm not going to fucking fight it. It's like, just keep the money.
Oh yeah, at that point, man, you're getting off so fucking easy at that point. Because were they in the States or did they already cross the border at that point?
They had crossed the border, so they're in Mexico already.
Mexico was like a whole different breed of like how things. Like I think it was the first month they had Marines watching the southern border, like along I think it was California and Mexico. 12 Marines got arrested for human trafficking and drug trafficking. All from the same unit too, which makes it even better. But like they pretended to do like a promotion or award ceremony or whatever, and they called them out, and then CID came and picked them up. But I guess on the back end that was a big problem because you're not allowed to do shit like that to arrest people, and so they might get some of their charges dropped because they did that.
Hey, there you go! Hoorah,
Exactly.
Devil Dogs! Work that
Goddamn
system.
Right. But I guess like there's some weird form of like military entrapment. Like it's like they can go and arrest somebody at an award ceremony, but if they call the award ceremony for those people and then call them up and then arrest them or something like that, it makes it some weird entrapment.
They were
thing.
awarded. They were awarded NJPs or probably court martials in that point.
So they were gonna go to court martial, not NJP, and that's why it's the issue is because they were actually going to trial, and I guess like it fucks up some whatever thing. Because like say that they were at an award ceremony and they were gonna be awarded, but then CID came up out of their own volition to arrest them, or they were at the award ceremony and someone else was getting awarded or promoted, and CID came and got them. That's a separate issue. But if they have they sent out the email like, hey, these Marines are being awarded whatever dumb shit, so that way CID can arrest them. That's what makes it like I guess it breaks some.
Hey, Paige,
rule.
just really quick, for people who might not be familiar, can you explain what NJP and court martial are to everybody?
Yeah. So in the military, there's something called the Uniform Code of Military Justice, which is like the military rule book or law book. And then an NJP is a non-judicial punishment, so it's like similar.
I got two of those while I was in.
Exactly. So it's like getting like a military ticket almost. Like so, like they can like dock your pay, stick you in your room, and you can't leave for however many days, stuff like that.
2
But
weeks.
They
2 weeks.
45
I
days.
was stuck in my. Oh yeah, that's right. I was stuck in my room for 45 days. You start to lose track of time. There's only so much porn you can watch in your room while your roommate sits 6 feet away from you.
Exactly. But yeah, so basically what those are is like it's like a punishment, but it doesn't affect you in a legal sense. It can affect your career, but like legally speaking, they can't like put you in jail for that kind of stuff.
Usually, you get 2 NJPs, and then they start processing you to kick you out of the military.
Unless you're a fucking G like some people.
Like fucking me, I got 2, didn't lose any rank. That's right,
Yeah.
sucking that hard green weenie there. That's what I did.
Yeah, the only other people that I ever saw get more than 2 NJPs stay in, all were real pretty and had scuffed up fucking knees. Let me tell you what.
All right, Paige, and go ahead and explain a court martial to us. This is when you start getting into real legal.
Yeah, so court martial is basically like military courts, like how you'd have like regular court out here for like traffic or hitting someone or whatever else. Court martial's military court, and then I think there's one thing about that, but I can't remember what it is. It's like summary something, right? Summary.
I don't know. I don't remember, man.
Summary counselor or something like that, but it's like
I drank a lot back then, so
yeah. Well, court martial's like we don't know if you did it, but then there's like summary counsel or something, and it's like we know you did it. We just need to figure out how hard we're going to fuck you afterwards.
And it's like an actual like on the civilian side, like you go to court and shit, and there's like military lawyers and all that.
Yeah, except for the military courts are pretty fucked up. Like there's stuff you can do that you don't have the right to representation because you're not considered like free, so you don't have the same rights.
Oh, speaking of which, I know this is kind of random, but so Carlos, with you moving to Tijuana, how does that work with citizenship then?
You're kind of cutting out, man.
Oh, you're cutting out.
Can you guys hear me now? Let me see.
There we go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I live during the week. I live in Los Angeles, and on the weekends I come over here to TJ just because to escape all the fucking bullshit from Los Angeles, you know.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And I got my dual citizenship, so I can vote in the U.S. and vote over here. If I fuck up in one country, I'll just escape to the other. So yeah.
Hey man,
that's my plan. Hello, Canada.
Oh my god! Out of all
more cold weather,
out of all the countries you could go to like flee from whatever fucked up crime, you want to go to Canada.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I'm lazy and it's close.
But it's also
I'm pretty fair-skinned, man. I won't do well in Mexico. The sun is my enemy.
You've got England, you've got Germany, France, Sweden, Finland, the Netherlands, Ireland.
That all involves flying.
Dude, you get on a boat. We all know how much you like boats and fishing.
I can't swim.
Get on a big boat that doesn't sink.
The Titanic was a big boat.
Yeah, but it wasn't a big enough boat.
It was pretty big.
Just get on one of those freight carriers, then you don't even have to look at the water.
No, I'm good. I wouldn't do well in the UK.
Then go to Ireland or Finland or Sweden or the Netherlands.
All right. Well, I'm not going to Ireland because I'm a recovering alcoholic. That's probably the worst place I could go.
No, just get yourself a little shack out on whatever those weird steppy beaches they have are.
I think. How about Iceland? I'll go to Iceland.
That works. You can go to Greenland.
That's really cold, though.
Yeah, but it's bigger.
I'll go to Russia!
You would like Russia, Mike. You would fit in very well over there.
It's cold and everyone smells like soup.
Onion soup.
Ooh!
But for realsies, like they don't have a lot of any kind of food. So
I like food.
I know. They basically just have bread and then whatever got killed wherever. I mean, I don't think they have like actual ranches. They just kind of have people wander in from whatever like outskirts of town. They're like, I killed this bear the other day. Do you guys want what's left of it? I'm like, I guess I put it in soup. You know?
Oh, dude, no, we're running out of fucking groceries here, and I'm still under my quarantine period right now. So, for those of you who didn't listen to the previous podcast, I have COVID right now. And and I'm in lockdown until I go back to work on Thursday. Like, I feel fucking fine now, but I think we had banana bread for dinner tonight.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
because the bananas went bad.
Yeah, the bananas went bad, and then we have a bunch of random baking shit and butter. That's all we got.
Oh,
I just found out today we got Kool-Aid.
Ooh, do you have sugar for the Kool-Aid?
Dude, I don't even know if we have fucking water right now.
Yeah, you ain't got Kool-Aid then. You just got Kool-Aid packets. No, dude. So, my family has friends that do ranching.
Yeah.
My parents bought a whole ass pig, and it came
I
in
thought you were gonna say
today.
a whole ass ranch.
No, dude. I've been trying to talk them into buying like a big plot of land, and every time I do, my mom's like, "I don't know yet." My dad's like, "Fucking yeah! Like, if you want to do this, let's do this. We'll just forget everything. We'll go build a log cabin together. I don't give a shit." He's so ready to leave everything behind.
Well, he's at the age now too where like he should have already done it if so, and he has to do it now or it's never gonna happen.
I don't think you understand the men in my family. They just don't stop working. Like my grandpa, like up until the day that he died of like a massive heart attack, he was still doing shit that like you'd be like, should you be doing that with like a heart that's only working at 30%? And he'd get mad and be like, well, should I be a fucking pussy till I die? I don't know. And then he'd go back to like milling full blocks of steel. He would get like just a regular like, so he had like a milling drill for steel and everything, like it's a regular milling drill, but it has like a hydraulic system to press down. But then he get these hydraulic clamps basically to like lock it in place, and then like he just start drilling, and then like the block would start kind of like coming loose. And I don't know if you've ever been like hit by a 30-pound brick of like steel, but it doesn't feel good when it's coming off like a drill or anything. So you just kind of like
put his hand on there. That's how I'm able to still sit here and talk to you today because I haven't been.
Yeah, like this man was doing roofing like until he was in his 60s. Like he'd get mad because like the shingles start coming off, so he'd pull off part of his own roof and just start re-roofing it. Like just like laying it back down. Grandpa,
you'll never catch me roofing just because the sun will literally kill me.
Yeah,
the sun is the enemy.
Yeah, with my dad, he's a diabetic, and like 6 months ago, somehow he cut his foot, and it got really infected. As you know, like with diabetics, cuts are pretty dangerous.
Yeah,
like even risk of amputation at one point. And my dad's like, no, like what the fuck? Like they wanted to give him insulin. My dad's like very old school. He's like, I'll take home remedies and cure it up. And that's just on another fucking level. And he went back to work.
Mm-hmm.
He still can't walk 100%, but he's a carpenter, so he's lifting.
Oh yeah.
Well, how old's your dad?
65.
That's the thing. Like, because my dad, I think he's 62, 63. Like, that's that older fucking generation when fucking men were men. And even before that, you get the fucking vets from fucking World War II and shit.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I mean, for the most part, our generation's fucking weak.
No, dude. So, when we went to buy this house, you remember I was talking about that guy, Vic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That dude was born like right before World War II started, so he was roughly like in his 80s or 90s when he came out to check on the house, like look at it. And I was just kind of like talking with my grandma about it, and he was like, "Well, he's really good at plumbing and no." And I was like, "He should retire. Like he's very well set up for himself, which he is. You know what I mean? Like he owned his own plumbing business for a while." And I was kind of like talking to her about it. My dad overheard, and he's like, "Yeah, you want to go tell Vic that he should retire?" And I was like, "Well, not really. It sounds like he'll yell at me." And he's like, "Yeah, you want to know what he told me?" And my dad told me the shit that he said to my dad. And my dad's like, hey, Vic, have you thought about retiring, just buying like a nice ranch or something? And he just started, these fucking kids don't know how to do anything. They can't thread a pipe by hand. I got to go out to all these houses and fuck what they've done. I was like, holy shit, Dad. Like, you're getting angry for him. It's okay. And he's like, sorry. He just got real passionate about it. But I guess, like, he does, like, all of his shit. It's like, I guess he still, like, hand threads all the pipes that he installs. I'm like, that sounds so fucking miserable. It's like he doesn't just have the store thread it when he's there, and he's like, I guess not. Like they just keep fucking up the threads wherever he goes.
Hey, dude, if you do it yourself, then you know exactly what's going on. Like my
I
shower has a spot that needs to get caulked, and I just put duct tape on it.
That's not a good. That's not.
I do it the red-green way. As long as you have a roll of duct tape, you have like an entire tool case at your disposal on one roll in gray most of the time.
Oh my god. Okay. No, Mike, you really need to like seal whatever that is.
I did.
Not with duct tape. No, not with duct tape, but like an actual sealant.
There's duct tape all over here. Like there's a piece of drywall that's cut out. I think it's supposed to go somewhere. I think I'm gonna duct tape that as soon as I can go to the store after quarantining.
Don't do that one either. You're just oh my god, please stop.
You just put it flat across and then and then when it gets unsticky after a few years, you just super glue it or put more duct tape on the sides there. So you duct tape the old duct tape there. It's like double sealed then.
I will buy you plaster. I will buy Emily plaster. I will fly out there. You know what? Well, I'm going to send my mom out your way, and she can start all her projects. Okay, do it right then.
Carlos, I don't know if you know, but we had Paige's mom on the podcast last week, and she starts projects and starts another one before the other one's done, so it never ends. It's like the human centipede.
She completes the project.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, you're cutting out again.
I don't know why I turned my head like I was going to listen. I got headphones on. Oh my god, I'm a moron. Right.
One more time.
I said, but she completes the projects, right? I mean, she's just not starting projects all over the place and like leaving them done.
No, she does eventually. She doesn't. She gets somebody to eventually.
No, my dad finishes them or his
exactly.
Friend. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, so if you can get her out of the house before she starts another one, like, and then you just finish up the rest of what she started on the one, I think it's kind of like that one bad guy in the Hercules cartoon where you cut off its head and then another one keeps growing back.
The Hydra.
The Hydra, yeah. It's kind of like that. Don't tell your mom I compared her to a Hydra. Once again, tell your mom not to listen to this episode.
Okay. I tell her not to listen to every episode. And you guys are so funny. I'm like, don't you get mad when we swear and talk about certain things? She's like, well, obviously, but sometimes it's funny. I'm like, okay, settle down, lady.
Hey, Doof, are you able to put the little censor bleep in the podcast?
No.
Okay, on with the show.
I'm gonna let her know, like, you specifically have to listen to this episode. Number 17 is just outstanding. Huh?
45 minutes in.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, we're 45 minutes in? Like, is there like a timer on when we first say?
No, that's so he knows where to go in. He's gonna take that out because there's nothing else pertaining going
Doof
around.
Is such
there,
a great producer
anymore.
Doof, I think you should. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. How's I was gonna ask real quick. How's the change going from video to just audio? I mean, do you feel it's more easier?
I think it's the only reason it's more difficult is because I had internet at the time, so I could do it all from my computer, and then like I could make sure all my audio sounded crisp and real good, and then with audio there, I mean, we had to sync it up because we recorded the video for it and the audio separately, so that's a little harder on Paige's area there, but it's received a lot better on YouTube once people can actually see like people talking and reacting instead of right now we just have just a still up there, which is usually why on Spotify or wherever people listen to podcasts there for us that usually does a lot better than on YouTube.
Okay.
So I think it does better for YouTube, but as for everything else we have, since that's just audio, I think that's the one spot where it does about just as fine. And we've gotten lucky here, where even with just audio,
well, it makes it a little bit easier to disperse. So like YouTube's a great
like
place and all, but it's got more of a like specific user base. Like there's a lot of people on it, don't get me wrong, but they're on YouTube for a very particular reason usually until they fall into a rabbit hole. But a lot of these like podcast like sites and networks, the kind of like off-brand ones, people are looking for something like they're there to discover something that's not being shown on like these larger things like Spotify or Apple Podcast or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like they've got these weird indie niche podcasts they want to listen to that's got like a dragon that's gay and like a four-headed transgender goat and all kinds of dumb shit. Oh, I
would pay money.
I'm not saying that I would.
What does he look like? What does it look like?
I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't go way to find it. You know what I mean? Like, but there's people out there like, I'm going to prove how amazing and cultured I am, so I'm going to go look for this dumb fucking cartoon. If I saw that in passing, I would chuckle and then find out, like, oh, this was to teach kids about colors or whatever. But, like, that's fucking stupid.
Well, and like with our YouTube channel there, originally it was set up just for putting gameplay videos up there, because I started off as a Twitch streamer, and then I decided to branch out to YouTube there to try to get some more viewers for that. And then I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's do a podcast. You know, that might be fun. And now, especially with no internet, I mean, we still have put videos up there of gameplay. But you can even ask the guys. My focus has mainly been on the podcast now. It's crazy easy. It's fun to do, but usually on YouTube, at least personally, I find really hard time getting people to watch a podcast for that long. And YouTube doesn't make it easy where like you can just, unless you have YouTube Red or whatever, where you just shut it, like close it and keep listening. You know. Yeah, I mean, it just makes it more difficult. But nice part is though, if you it can go either way. Either you have a niche where as you said, yours, Carlos, is focused on success and ways of building that there.
Exactly. Your Frozen chime in with the farts and be like,
that's a way to get success
makes
there.
These farts happen.
Yeah, but then you got ours where it's kind of fucking all over the place, and then not to mention, since our podcast isn't very PC friendly, there we
I don't think we're big enough.
We haven't pissed too many people off yet, but I'm fingers crossed. I hope so.
Oh yeah, are you?
It's all good. I'm going to be on the Joe Rogan podcast next week. So
what was that?
No, I wish.
International.
No. It turns out that we've got
piss off people international.
Go ahead.
People Mexico, right?
It's not my fault. Just be a real fucking country.
Paige loves pissing off Canadians.
No, it's not. It's not Canada.
But no, that's one of our biggest listeners, other than the United States, is Canada, though. So
I can look it up right now. That you know.
I thought it is on Canada. For Anchor there.
We have 1% females.
It's not females. Females don't like the podcast.
Are females?
What, nothing? Oh, it went up.
It was at less than 1%. Yeah. I think it's because Emily listens now. I gotta watch what I say. She is an amazing, beautiful woman, and she's super smart, and she's amazing in every way.
Obviously.
What'd you say, Doof?
You want to clip that for you so you can send it to her?
Yeah, it goes Ireland,
she's
the UK,
the 1% there.
Singapore for whatever reason, then Canada, India, Mexico, and France. And to any of our French viewers, and hear me out before I say anything, because it's not going to sound great, but it's going to sound better than nothing. You guys can't win a war to save your life, since that Napoleon Bonaparte guy got exiled, but I do enjoy your guys' civil unrest, because you y'all know how to riot. All right. I don't want to say like we don't do it right here, but you guys, you know how a revolution really goes, and that's what I appreciate about you. But also, if you could find me like some French country bumpkin, I'd also be down for that too. Because she'd have like that real sweet French voice, but like doing country stuff, like feeding pigs and hogs, and maybe rustling. Well, probably not rustling up cattle. They don't need a whole lot of beef over there. But like, I don't know, picking snails or toes. Oh,
I like
okay.
their toes.
I thought you were like specifically like, this is my
Their
porn
toes.
kink, French toes.
Ooh.
Yep. Try looking that up in the. Oh.
Don't check my browser history. Hey, do we have any voicemails this week? No, don't look that up. Don't look that up. Do we have any voicemails this week?
That'll be everyone's motivation
No
to
French toast.
pass or win or whatever the thing is you do at November. Like I know you don't nut all of November, but I don't know if it's like what? No, like you go watch that and you'd be like, you know what? Maybe I don't need
No toe
right now
November
for like ever.
Oh, that's right. It's no nut November.
I'm 50
that's
minutes
right.
strong, boys.
I mean, I'm winning
putting in some
already,
effort.
but
Yeah, what's up?
And let me ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts on COVID now? You said that you had it now, right? I mean, has it?
I have it right now.
Has your thoughts from before you acquired it? I mean, were you like, oh, this is some fake bullshit or type of thing?
So my thoughts on it. The worst part was the headache and the fact that I also have GERD. So for GERD, the top of my stomach where it connects to my esophagus, I know it's such a lame thing to have, but it doesn't close all the way. So I get stomach acid that like comes up my esophagus there, and I get real bad heartburn. And if I like lay down at night, sometimes it just makes me throw up. So COVID gives you body aches and a pounding headache. So it'd make me go up chuck at night there, and then because you already have like muscle soreness from COVID, so like I don't know about other people, but when I throw up, my body like tenses there, and so like the soreness was 1,000 times worse. But out of everything I had from COVID, the worst part I had was the headache, and even that, like just popping a couple Advil like throughout the day, and I was fine with that. That and the snot, it felt just like a flu with a worse headache. But the thing is, I know I'm younger too because I'm only 27. So, and not to mention, it's been mutating apparently also. But so it might have been worse in the beginning, but I'm not as worried about it. The only thing I'm worried about
you
is
also
like
have
I'm going to get somebody that's
right?
way
So
fucking older than
I
me.
take that into account too.
And
not to be rude, but you. Because I think they said that like the heaviest hit populations, or like the populations that were like most at risk, were like the elderly, and then people that were considered quotation marks obese or overweight. Like those were the two that, and like you kicked it in no time. Like you're sounding a lot better from last week.
Yeah, and oh yeah, last week
real rough.
was like a day before the worst of it there. Yeah, I got lucky enough though, and Emily got it before me. So by the time I got it, she was kind of over it, and she just babied the shit out of me. And I watched all 3 seasons of Big Mouth again, and just laid in bed. But no, I feel like as long as you treat it like the flu, there, get plenty of rest and drink your fluids and stuff like that, you should be fine.
Yeah.
But like I said, it affects everybody differently though. So
when this whole thing first started, what was it, like February?
I think February is when the scare started.
I think it was like end of March, beginning of April there.
Yeah.
Right.
Shut down. Yeah, when everything started shutting down. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, man, this is such a BS, like almost going into conspiracy type of shit.
And, shit. I love
it
me
was
some
a
conspiracies.
it was a huge problem in my house because my wife, she's a chief nurse, so
Mhm.
right in the hospital, and here I am telling you all this fucking bullshit, and she's at the hospital, fucking people are dying and whatnot, and I was like,
Yeah, well, that's the thing too. I mean, because Emily's a nurse, and I do billing in a hospital, so we both work in the medical field. So, I mean, she's around sick people a lot more than I am, but still, I mean, like, you get sick, that's where you go to figure it out.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. The worst part is the fucking test. I finally got a COVID test because they made me. That thing was it didn't hurt, but it was the most awkward thing in the fucking world. I'm stuffed up with fucking snot and shit, and then all of a sudden this thing goes into my fucking brain. And then it took like 15, 20 minutes for my nose to realize, oh yeah, there's nothing there. Let's fill it up with mucus. And then but I just sat there like a bitch as this guy shoved this thing up my nose. I stared into his eyes, and they started to water. And then when you got to tell
I feel
people,
like that'd
hey,
be a
you need to get
celebration. Like,
tested,
hey,
it's like
bitch,
telling
you know how I
them
cheated
that
on you?
you have
Fuck
an
you.
STD.
I got chlamydia. Go get yourself tested. What? Obviously, if you cheat on someone, you don't give enough of a shit
Oh
about,
my god, you're a
like, you
terrible
know,
person.
not cheat on them or, you know, not give them an STD. Oh, is that what started this whole thing?
So, Dude, do we have any voicemails on that?
No. Well, for the audience, Doof nodded. No, we don't.
Yeah, that's how it started.
With a hand to his computer, so maybe we do. I don't know. Oh, we don't. Doof, you got your I don't know if you're.
We don't.
Oh god, he's got to pick up
Can't hear you.
his
bud.
whole fucking fancy pantsy news mic to let us know what's going on.
Microphone.
Ooh, wait, Doof. Yeah, I know. Then he's like, you know what? Fuck these guys. We've been on a hot
doing pretty
streak.
good with
Let's
audio
take
for a
this
while
thing.
there, but
oh, attaboy.
Yeah,
I've been doing too good, so I had to fuck something up.
oh, there we go.
Okay.
That was crystal clear right there.
I would like to point out, I know we don't have
facing my mic
video,
that time.
and our viewers will watch
okay.
this, and
Okay.
that's kind of your fault, but whatevs. Deuce been crushing it with the Hawaiian shirts recently. Dude, I like that one. I think that one's your best one so far. Like I noticed
them.
them.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, like I noticed like when you wear like tank tops or
That's by far the sexiest.
just enough so people know like yeah that dude is fucking hairy, but not so much like Sam Squinch. You know what I mean?
No, dude. So like my neck beard part, like it connects like to my chest hair and down to my ball fro. And I usually trim the neck there, but it's so nice now that the beard like is long enough. Like, dude, I haven't trimmed my neck in fucking.
Dude, I got my hair cut like 2 weeks ago, and I went in. The
I
barber's
love
like,
being
dude, I haven't seen you in forever. And I was like, I don't know, man. I forgot to get a haircut. How do you like gone anywhere to do anything where I needed to look presentable-ish? He's like, oh, okay. And this dude straight up just grabbed my hair like he was about to behead me, and he's like, damn, this is fit. And I was like, how bad is it? And he like pulled all the shit on the top of my head back. He's like, enough to put it in a ponytail. And he started looking after me. He's like, it's almost long enough to say it'd be a cute ponytail. I was like, would you not fucking do that? This whole thing was in a Hispanic accent too. Like, so there's a Polynesian dude, another white kid in the chair. Or not the chair next to him, sorry. So there's two barbers. One was Polynesian, one was a white kid. Me, this dude Jose, and then Jose's my barber, and then the guy next to us is black dude, and they're like, would you not fucking manhandle this child? And I was like, I'm an adult. And they said, if you have to say that, no, you're not. And I was like, can you not see this facial hair? And I turned like, oh, it gets darker when it's not in the light. And I was like, exactly. We're like, all right, well, we'll grab you the booster seat. And I was like, thank God, because I was not tall enough for this whole thing. But dude, it was fucking long. Like, I know like you guys looking at it wasn't bad, but I swear to God, it was probably like 7 inches, 8 inches worth of hair, just like doing whatever up there. But yeah, dude, I've never felt so fucking like stupid, but also like confused in my entire life.
No, Carlos, I'm kind of jealous of you because
No, I was gonna tell you, man. for me, I have curly hair. I mean, the viewers or listeners, they can't see, but I have really curly hair, and I fucked up in the past before. I said the.
You're like, I got curls.
And,
Okay.
He means Nigerian. He means
Oh, and you cut out.
Nigerian. Oh,
There we go.
oh, can't hear you.
Can't hear me at all.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, yeah. I was telling you guys, yeah, I fucked up big time. You know, I said the N word in front of like all these black people and shit. I'm being stupid once again. But you know, like I said, I have curly hair, so they're about to fucking beat my ass. Hold up. I'm half black.
Oh my god. No. Keep.
And they fucking they accepted me. They were all cool as fuck. Like, oh, why didn't you say that? I was like, what the fuck? Like, this should make no difference.
Yeah.
Dude, Doof Page and I could not get away with saying that.
We'll have
That's
to be in
for
a
damn
very
sure.
secluded area with people that don't
We
like
are
people
way
that are,
too
I don't know, different or melanated, and then maybe we could get away with it. Like, all right, maybe you're down with the cause, you know, but yeah, Mike can
I'm
get
like
away
a
with
half
being
calf.
like in
They
the
just went a
clan
little
'cause he's
heavy
got,
on
like,
the cream.
Like, I live out in the woods in a trailer kind of look going on. I'd have to find. No, I know you're in a real
I
house.
am not
I'm
in
saying
a
like you
fucking
got that look
trailer.
where they'd be
We
like,
are in a nice
I've probably
house.
seen him up around the road there, you know, down at Long Crest Trailer Park over there. He probably got some white sheets that he got and cut out, and his wife sewed on down. Like, you get away with
It's
that.
because I grew
Me,
up
I'd
in
have
a
to
trailer.
find like some really like respectable like. I don't want to say neo-Nazis because they usually have like the industrial punk look, but like I'd have to find like those really fancy. I don't. I'm just saying, like, there's a very particular look for
don't
every
hang
kind
out
of
with
white
those
supremacist.
guys.
Why are we going down this road? You know what? It's not important. White supremacy is a great
I don't
ending
know.
point.
I don't
Thank you,
know.
Mike.
No, that's
Let
a
the
good
viewers
ending
know
point
that
right
we're not going
there.
to clear this
Carlos.
up. We're just going to let it linger out there. Like, they're talking about it, but it doesn't seem like down with it.
There we go. Dude,
Joke's
that
on you.
gets
We're leaving
people
it
to come
there.
back
We're
next
digging
week.
a new
How the
one.
fuck's
Fuck
he going
you.
to dig himself out of this fucking hole? Yep. Whole cemetery here, known as our careers. Carlos, how about you let everybody know where they can find all your content and whatnot on your podcast?
YouTube.
Oh, no audio. 1 minute.
Let's go. We good?
There we go. Now we're good. Go ahead, bud.
All right. Yeah. You can you can find us on YouTube, TheCarrendoShow, and I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. But yeah, I mean, you always find the episodes there on YouTube. A little less controversial. That's
No, guys, make sure to go check out his channel and all his stuff. We'll have links to all that in the YouTube description, as well as wherever you're listening to podcasts there. Open up the info there for this episode there, and we will have that in there for you guys. Carlos, I want to thank you so much for stopping by. And actually, no, I did this out of order. So we do this thing here where Paige obviously has been drinking, and we're going to see if he can remember all of my social medias as he opens another beer. And chugs it. Oh, God, this is going to be a shit show.
All right.
All right, Paige, go ahead and sign us out there, bud.
No, let's go for one more chug, boys. Rocky, hold on. Papa's got to get drunk so that way we can have a domestic.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Doof, you got all the social medias up to correct them? Okay, yep.
So you can find us on YouTube. It's Millitello.
Okay.
But
go ahead,
it's best to search Millitello Gaming, like Millitello Space Gaming, and then we usually come up. It's going to be the same logo you find on Twitch, which is also Millitello. That's right. You can find us on Twitch. We haven't streamed it a little bit, but we're getting there. Mike's got his Wi-Fi stuff getting done. Fuck all knows when. You can find us. You can find Millitello on Twitter at Millitello2. You can find Millitello on Facebook at Millitello.tv. You can also find Millitello.live on Facebook. Just Millitello? Millitello Gaming. Millitello something on Facebook.
No.
You can find
No.
what?
No, wait.
Don't go to
you're
Facebook.
Wrong
It's
on
for
all
old
of that.
people that
For
are
the
ready to
Facebook.
die.
The Facebook's wrong. You're wrong. No. What is it, Doof? What is it?
Oh, no, I didn't realize Twitter, the newest generation of social
Millitello 2
media,
on
and Facebook,
Facebook.
the oldest generation of social media, somehow came round circle to make both of them Millitello 2. But all right, you can find Millitello on Instagram at Millitello.tv.
All right, go ahead.
He
Keep going,
posts a lot of
Paige.
stuff about music sometimes. I don't know. I pay attention to his stories because he's got a cute face, and goddamn, if you wouldn't want to give him a kiss, you sure know I would. And then join our Discord as TTV Millitello. There's an invite, so if you message me on a platform other than the Discord, because I don't know how the private messages here work, I will send you that link, and you can go right there if you'd like. Or you could just type in TTV Millitello, and I'm sure the Discord's open to anybody. It's not? Oh, you got to have an invitation. Message one of us on a platform of your choosing where you think that we would be active enough to say, yo, dog, here's the invite, and then there you go. You can find Doofenshmirtz on Twitter at _D_00F. Spells doof, but like all sciencey and shit for computers. That's specifically Twitter. He doesn't want you to message him on the Facebook or the Twitter. Oh wait, no, on the Instagram or the whatever else he's got on the Snatch chat or anything like that. You can find me on Twitter and all 5 of my posts at the Don Coyote. Coyote is obviously spelled like the animal, COYOTE. I will answer your messages if I ever get on there. That's usually after a mass shooting or riot. So hopefully those happen, and I'll say hi and see how your day's going, you know?
Oh, boy.
It's Millitello.tv.
All right,
obviously.
And my Instagram.
Did I get that one right? Did I nail that one? Did I nail this? Did I get this out of the park?
Okay. I think so.
Yeah, well,
yeah. No, you fucked up Facebook for a hot minute. Doof. Paige, you're done. Anyways, everybody, make sure to call into the show and leave us a voicemail there so we can answer any questions. We can get some fan interaction in there. Leave a voicemail for us so we can try to guess faces. Doof, what is that phone number?
231-753-6047.
765. Oh.
One more time.
231-753.
Stop, Paige. Stop. You're done. Doof, one more time with that phone number.
231-753-6047.
Awesome. I love it. Carlos, thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to seeing what new stuff you get getting posted up there on your YouTube. Whether it's another farting music video there or another awesome fucking podcast there, man. I do genuinely fucking enjoy it there. Thank you so much for stopping by, man.
Thank you, and because I'll be.
We should do a follow-up.
So
we should do a follow-up. Find out what's going on.
Dude.
Checking in with Carlos.
I look forward to it.
Getting an update on the shroom trip. Like, I ate a whole bag and nothing's happening. Turns out I just got regular white mushrooms from the grocery store.
Dude. Just portobellos. There, yeah. So let's figure out when you're going to do that there, and we'll try to get you on the podcast there for that part there, so we can get you on here while you're tripping.
And
dude, that's what I'm looking forward to.
I'm here in Tijuana. I'm trying to escape all the fucking life.
Oh yeah, we'll find out by the next podcast,
tomorrow.
Won't we?
Tuesday the 3rd. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll know by the time this goes out, but once again, Carlos, thank you so much for stopping by, man. We do appreciate it. Everybody, as always, you guys been sexy. I've been Millitello. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.